I'm very happy now to introduce the President of the British Interplanetary Society, Mr. John Harlow, who will in turn introduce Mr. Jim Zimmerman, the President of the International Astronautical Federation, a lot of acronyms, who will formally open this Congress. John?
Thank you, Bears, Your Royal Highness, Ministers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, friends. At long last, I can welcome you to this fabulous city of Glasgow. First, I'd like to make one or two acknowledgements following on from Sir Martin's acknowledgement of the support we've received from Her Majesty's Government through the NSC. That was in London. I would like to thank the people of Scotland and particularly the people we worked with here in Glasgow. Now, there are two teams up here that supported us really very professionally, and it was a real pleasure to work with. Those two teams are here in SCCC under John Sharkey, and the other team was Scott Taylor's team from the Glasgow City Marketing Board. It was a real pleasure to work with you, and they did very well. Thank you very much, you guys. Okay, just one more acknowledgement. I don't know how to say this about this lady. She's still working hard behind the scenes now, just with me. She was taken on by our society to help out at the last International Astronautical Congress that was held here in the UK in 1987 in Brighton. Now, she should have known better. What we tried to do with our local organising committee was have a small team that could be very reactive, and they were supported by other small teams that were tasked, and they would report back to us. But slowly, as we grew more and more busy, and nearer this time, the workload increased. And so this lady took on more and more, clearly more team was required. She took on another series of people, and in fact, as she got busier, the knock-on really is into your family life as well. And I would like to thank very much Suzanne Parry for all the good work she's put in. This Congress would not have been here without her work. Thank you very much, Suzanne. Now, one of the first duties of a local organising committee is to determine what theme should be for the Congress. And as we've heard, this year, October in fact, happens to be the 75th anniversary of our society. So what better theme to take than our society motto, from imagination to reality. Now, okay, we could try and imagine the realities of 1933. We could read books, we could watch History Channel, but I would suggest that it's quite difficult for most of us to imagine the realities of 1933. As an aside, I could say here, I'm very pleased and very happy to welcome some of our learned colleagues and friends who have actually witnessed 1933, so they will know some of the realities of that time. And it's good to see them here. They've made it. Well done. Now, you can imagine a small team, dedicated team, enthusiasts in 1933, trying to imagine ways of going around, and escape from the planet Earth. They must have been imagining velocities of thousands or tens of thousands of feet per second. They knew their physics. Not an easy thing. They had to control these velocities. But generally, I would say to you that it was a difficult thing for the population to imagine what the realities of 2008 might be 75 years from that date. We could say today, if we did the same thing and asked the general population what their imagination of the realities of 2083 might be, it would also be difficult. They could perhaps extrapolate some of their universe into the future, but it would be fairly difficult. I'm sure life in 2083 will have its ups and downs, but another thing I'm sure is that it will be a very exciting time. So I would like to take this opportunity to invite all of you to join us in celebrating our 75th anniversary during this week. That opportunity will start sooner than you think. Now, after all the hard work, we are ready. I'm sure you are ready. But there's one more thing I would ask of you. Whenever you get time to have a break, have fun and enjoy yourselves. Thank you very much.